there, guys! It's Sweden! So this is not the Caribbean or Jamaica. Let's do some sailing! Here in Stockholm Archipelago, I keep my mainsail reefed just to enjoy this beautiful sunset here between these islands. I just saw a seal swimming nearby. It's just perfect. I will spend the night here. The sun is setting. I put the anchor. I am sleeping on the boat. So now I'm just going to pack the sails and eat something, prepare the tent, check the anchor if it's working like I wish it will be, and looking for some seals. I just came ashore to take some pictures when I was on the anchor, spending the night. It's pretty quiet here. This is one of the islands that belong into nature reservation. You can stay here maximum one night. It's for protected species of birds, more or less. Yeah, and the sea is waiting me. And heading to the open sea, or more open sea between the islands. The winds are here shifting a bit and are a bit gusty. I have like 12 hours of daylight now, so could be a very long day. We'll see how it will get. Have like a lot of possibilities where to stay overnight. I need a very good bay for tonight, because during the night and tomorrow there will be very bad weather, strong winds, and probably also storms and rain. So now just enjoy the day. So now I'm on the edge of this bigger shipping lane. You can see probably on the screen. And now I have to be careful about the traffic, because also big ferries are going through here. And I'm just going to follow this lane up northeast. The weather seems pretty nice. If the wind stays like this, I'm alright with it. It's gusty up to 12 maybe knots, 15 knots at the top, but with no waves, because we are among a lot of islands, except the waves from the ships, of course. So yeah, looking good so far. A lot of houses on this island, a lot of people around. I'm just making a small lunch break here in this random island, and I have to reconsidering my plans for today, because the winds are pretty low and I'm not so fast that I wish for, and I need a really good bay for tonight, because bad weather is coming. So yeah, just stop here to eat, to think. There is this main shipping lane. Everybody's just following the coast, town to town. Over there it's an open sea, very few sailboats. Hi there. Very little splash because the waves are not here. That's fantastic. This is the first time I'm sailing here. So if I need a good shelter for night, I have to look for it. First I'm going to try my luck over there. It seems it should be okay for the night and for very bad weather during the day. But you know, I don't have an engine, so I have to be very careful not to crash into some rocks, and it's difficult to navigate or to move around very narrow places. What a beautiful landscape, and the rocks are here. It's still pretty gusty, but I'm trying to enter in this spot. Normally with this sailboat you will put down the sails and just entering with the engine. But not me. It was a bit challenging to find a good place to stay overnight, to be covered from all direction, because the forecast said that it starts blowing from north and then going south. So tomorrow should be rainy, and I'm just in this beautiful bay here between the islands. So this is my sleeping setup. I put one line in front going to the tree, and one line from this side going to the water. There is an anchor. Now everything is released. As soon as I'm going to sleep, I just tension these lines, so I will be somewhere floating around very safely. So maybe some of you have noticed that it's not longer a smart cat. I switched to the MiniCat, and it's the newest model MiniCat 520 or MiniCat Explorer. It has this very large front net, suitable to carry a tent, to have a tent on top of it. And I also have the Gena. This is the front sail. This is the Jeep. And now this is my cruising setup. So good morning from the boat. And during the night it was really pouring, and now there's a lot of wind. Look at the clouds, how fast they are moving. Yeah. Today it looked like I will be here all the day, because there is no reason to risk. So my breakfast usually means like flox, bit. Add some water, just enough. Mix it with banana. Then some grape. Perfect. And could be also coconut. Then add some honey. And sometimes even chocolate. This one was melted yesterday, so I just put everything in what left. And the perfect breakfast is ready. You probably noticed I'm using these boxes, these waterproof boxes from our packaging, and it's perfect to storing everything inside. And in the event if I am capsizing, they are floating about the water, and so I keep them on some line, and then they are just staying on the water and not bringing the ship or bringing this inflatable catamaran to the wrong direction. So I have two of them. In one it's more or less just the food, and in the second one more or less it's sleeping stuff. It's half empty now because everything it's ready for the night. So this is the tent. It's a regular touristic husky tent. You can also buy a tent that it's from MiniCat, especially designed for explorer. But now I'm trying this setup. I have this inflatable mattress with me and down sleeping bag, and this catamaran has also this line on the side, very strong ones. This is my main, and this is a floating device, must float. It's the cutest must float ever. It's a jumping ball for the kids, and it's like I have a wheel zone with me in my boat. Yeah, over there it's an anchor. I will show you later. It's a Spanish anchor. Well, and that's it. We're cruising like this, sleeping and staying overnight. So that's the thing what I'm talking about when I mean bad weather. In this kind of wind, you don't want to be out there on an inflatable catamaran. This is not a good place to stay. I'd rather spend the day like this, waiting for the better conditions. So I found this bridge. There is a bay where I'm staying, and eventually if I will go tomorrow this direction, I will need to put down the mast to go under. I found this some kind of military structure on the top of the hill. Let's just see. Okay, it's a lot of mess. Seems it's not working anymore. Hopefully never will be again. Finally, after 2 nights, I'm leaving this bay and I have my mast down because I'm trying to go under that bridge I discovered yesterday. And it's cool because on a MiniCat Explorer there is this join and it's very easy to put the mast down and go under the bridge. So let's see how it is work. Hey, so we are sailing once more. It's not that sunny as 2 days ago, but the winds are quite okay and there are no waves or very little waves. Compare what was yesterday. This is beautiful. So I'm leaving these 2 islands and we'll see what the day will bring me. Perfect. Finally back on sea. Yeah. Full sails. Good direction. Let's go. So again, I'm just heading against the wind. So I'm a bit slower. The winds are quite alright. I'm moving, but it's nothing wild so far. So I'm in no rush. I'm just here to enjoy the sailing, traveling around this island. So the winds are a bit stronger now. Just a little bit. I'm still just in my shirt. This is a fishing shirt from Decathlon. It has a UV protection, and just the pants. These are just surfing pants for surfers. Also with UV protection. But so far I'm dry. Maybe if the splash will be higher, I will put my dry suit on. I have also dry suit with me, or a jacket, but so far it's good. It's end of July here in Sweden, and temperature it's about 22-23 degrees. Still quite warm. Yeah. So I'm crossing these small waves. Just getting upwind. Time to time some small white caps formed. But otherwise it's a very pleasant ride. So these waves are pretty short. Look at that one. 1 and 2. Boom, boom. Yeah, still pretty dry Right. Also for me, I have these handy bags here, original from MiniCat, and they are very good. They are protecting from splashing my butt. So it's good now. I don't need extra clothes for now, because I'm dry. If I will be wet in this wind, could be a different story. But for now, this right. All right. If the waves will be longer, I will be not complaining. But I guess this is how it looks like around here. Yeah, I keep myself connected to this very long rope. Yeah. I had to tag because I suddenly saw a rock a few meters in front of me that direction. And you have to be very careful around here, because there are rocks under the surface anywhere. So just a short tack this direction. Few sailboats over there. At least behind this island there are no waves, and since I'm going a little bit sidewinds, I am also faster. So yeah, good, looking good. Sailing is perfect activity. You should try it. Just taking a small break on this random island just to explore, have some rest. Take some time. I found this little beach, and it's easy to put the MiniCat Explorer like this. So I'm back on the sea, just leaving this island after a short break, and it's just beautiful weather. I'm moving, the winds are pretty stable around here, and the biggest waves are producing these motorboats. The sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Also for tomorrow morning they making some warnings about the winds. Maybe during the night will be the storm, and in the morning until noon it seems like the winds will be up to 30 knots, maybe a bit higher. So I'm also today looking for some better shelter, but if it's going like this, I will be in the place where there are many shelters. So I have to also make some navigation between these two islands. Very small one in front of me, there is like a plenty of underwater rocks. Yeah, I could try to go there, but safer will be on the left side, or port side if you wish. So I need to make some tacking just to navigate very safely. Pleasant day to be out there today. What a nice weather here in Sweden. Totally summer. All day just in my shirt. It's like in Croatia, but a couple thousand kilometers north. This is how it looks like. This is some sailing. What an extraordinary piece of rock over there. So it's not that sunny anymore, and the winds are a little bit bigger, higher, but not so strong. I have to be careful about this gust. The sunshine reggae is somewhere behind me, but nevertheless it's a pleasant day all the time. I'm still kind of dry, so it's alright just to be in the shirt. Good sailing! But it's quite some hours to just sitting on top of the boat, not inside the boat, you know. That's the problem with this catamaran. Your back is hurting sometimes after long hours of sitting in the same position. But it's a part of it. It's a bit grey now everywhere. The sky is grey, the water is grey. I put the jacket on. And I decided to go like more, maybe 7, maybe 10 kilometers. We'll see. Upwind. 1 hour, maximum 2 hours of sailing. And hopefully over there will be a nice bay. It seems from the map, but who knows? Or upwind again. So I'm going through this narrow place. Here on the right side there are some rocks, but underwater is so many rocks. So I have to squeeze over here. And there are some cables, underwater cables. So yeah, all the time I have to be careful what's going on over here. There's a lighthouse, and behind him, behind that lighthouse, it's a good bay for tonight, hopefully. Sun is a little bit popping out, so it's warmer again. Nice. You can see the rocks like this are just everywhere. And now it's calm water, but if the waves are, you just are looking for some strange acting waves, and that's the rock. So it's the same pattern. I attach the front in these bushes, in this tree, and over there is going the anchor. I just had to put everything up very quickly because I was hearing some thunders. Now I'm gently moving away from this bay, and I put first reef and also my dry suit and my neoprene socks, because it's colder now. The forecast is changing still, and it say it will be rain, maybe thunders, gusty winds over 20 knots, so better be prepared. It's a bit gusty around here, and I can see a lot of sailboats had a trouble from this gust, so I'm using only the jeep, maybe behind that island over there. I will open the Genoa, the Jena or Jeneker, I don't know, this big beautiful sail. I'm glad that I put the first reef, because when the gusts come, yeah, it's a lot of fun. And now especially here when the winds are going from that direction, I'm open to the wind and going a bit sidewind. So it's also a cool ride, you know. Yeah, it's some sailing. That I have my dry suit today. Very good decision. There is a lot of traffic around, and I'm between the islands and a lot of underwater rocks around here, so I have to also navigate myself. So I just roll the jeep and staying like this, just on the main, on the first reef. Still have a pretty decent speed. Between these islands it's a bit gusty. Yes, just be careful out there, man. Especially I'm the first time in these waters, and I have to carry about a lot of things because there's a lot of traffic around, a lot of rocks and a gusty wind. So it's the first time I enter some harbor or some facilities. Here is a beach with some kiosk and also renting the paddle boats, and between the islands on some touristic trails. Over there is a seal. Yes. And disappear. Just going between the islands from one side to another side. So I'm just staying on the reefed main. Gust from here, gust from there. Just enjoying slow movement. There was a couple of seals going with me, but it's very difficult to film them because they are appearing just for the second and whoop, they are all underwater. Cool. Take out the Jenna or Jenaker if you want, because I am a bit sheltered in between these islands. So now let's just enjoy the ride with this one. And still with my first reef, just have a touristic ride today among a lot of islands. In the morning that was intense, or just, you know, proper sailing. But here now, wow, that's a pleasant ride. Wow, with this beautiful sail. And for now, I am on a butterfly, side to side, pure downwind. It's the second half of the day, it's sunshine reggae. The sun is up, the Jenaker too. I'm keeping my first reef, just in case, you never know between these islands. Otherwise I'm not rushing anymore, anywhere. Still have a decent speed. And navigating and missing or going across a lot of boats. This is how it looks like. It's paradise. They are going pretty fast. These are just unbelievable scenario. Just between the islands, going on a small boat. The sun, lots of birds over there. Thousands of them. Gusts from here, gusts from there. She's taking care about the sails. It's just perfect. This is like a heaven for a sailor like this. What do you think, guys? It's worth it? I think so. And now, just in front of me in these islands, I'm going to find a shelter for tonight. It's 5:30. I made a little bit more than 30 kilometers today. Varying winds. Still lots of gusts. Very nice. I'm just scouting around the island, looking for a best bay for me for tonight. This is how it looks like. So this is the place for tonight. Just stopped here on the ground in this bay. I have one thing to do now. Yeah, so this is my anchor over here. It's Anchorplex. It's a Spanish anchor. And good thing about this anchor is it's possible to just unassemble it very flat. So you just undo this in front, and then it's easy to have it like this. Okay, this is just and it's flat. You can see it's just flat. So what happened in the morning, I found out that this anchor was stocked under the stone, and without this system it will be very difficult to move it away. But I'm doing like this. Yeah. Then I'm using here at the back these zipper locks. I have few of them just for case, like in this morning, and then just you pull it here and tied it. So what happens is when it's stuck under the rock and it's not going like this, you just crash this, and then you are pulling the anchor like this. It's a very common thing to do with your anchor. So I'm just following. Yeah, and it's alright. If you last, you just pull like this. Oh. Feel like pulling like this, and if something is happening, you just release this, and it's working. Little bit of afternoon or evening sun and some meal, and the boat is resting very well. Good morning. The forecast for today was a bit sun and a good wind. But as you can hear, it's just raining. And there is definitely no wind. So I'm a bit stuck here. Okay. So probably I just wait a bit and see what happens. It's just raining. Totally zero wind. So it's still drizzling, but I can see over there it's a little bit of wind. So I'm going to try this. I'm done to be stuck on one place. So just quickly packed everything up and try my luck. I will put the dry suit on me, just because the rain can be back anytime. So I just went off and it's not bad at all. I've got some speed, full sails, and heading my direction. It's still drizzling a bit. Alright, so let's just try to dry this Jenna boy. So I'm heading more with the wind, and I have like 20 kilometers to go. Look at that small island over there. It's like from a movie. Full of birds sitting on the dead wood in a cloudy day. So now I'm just entering these big shipping lanes for ferries and cruisers, but it seems like nobody is around from these big ships just at the moment, so it's a perfect time for me to cross. But I keep my eye open, and the wind is now accelerating, so I should be very fast on the second side or other side. Just nobody is sailing right now. There are a few sailboats, but they are not using sails, they are on engine. I don't know why. It's not that bad weather. I'm pretty enjoying it, you know. Sugar straight into the blood. Yummy. It seems like these clouds are touching the trees. They're so low, they're so heavy. Time to time it's drizzling a bit. I'm moving slowly but stable. I'm making like a straight line toward my destination. Oh, over there is the first sailboat on the sails I see today. Nice. So it seems I have to battle my way up between these islands. The wind is very variable. It's light and changing directions. So I'm moving, not moving, moving, not moving, stopping, putting up the Jenna and switching between the Jeep. So sometimes it's just big old-fashioned paddling to the wind, because nothing else is just helping. Yeah, I'm slowly reaching some winds. You know, not just the wind is painfully slow and it's raining again. Also the wind turns against me, so I have to zigzagging between these islands, and I'm just hopeless, you know. But what you can do? It's a sailing. I don't know if you can see it, but it's drizzling like hell. It's like not the fog, it's the rain all over again. The only dry thing is this beef jerky dried meat I have. In front of me there is a bridge. I need to go under that bridge. It's 12 meters high and I'm 6.1 meters. Beautiful weather to sitting into the pub. So there is just a little bit of current going my direction, so I have some chance to go under this bridge. So over there it's a harbor I started from. It's 1.5 kilometers ahead of me. But the wind is for the last hour like this. And nothing moving. Except the waves from the boats, motorboats. Yeah, so sometimes it's a hard time, even when there is no wind. And now, just packed everything inside the car. Let's do this. Thank you guys for watching this video and adventure, and catch you on the water.